Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. My name is Scott and we are here to have a watch-along experience for the 2025 Slammy Awards. It's an interesting one. They seem to be kind of all over the place as to what they think the Slammy should be. But this year it's at WWE World. So we're going to be breaking down each of the categories, who I think should win, and we'll of course react to the results right after this.
Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action.
All right, once again, my name is Scott. We are here for the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel, covering the Slammys in depth. We're about 13 minutes away from the show actually beginning. And again, we'll just break down each and every one of the categories. We'll have a little bit of fun with it. I think last year's one, I skimmed through. I saw bits of it kind of watching in the background because, look, we all know WrestleMania weekend is a tough one, right? So I appreciate you tuning in to this to find out our thoughts on each category and reactions to the winners as well. But again, you are here for the watch-along experience of the Slammy Awards, the Fans' Choice Awards, as they call it. Of course, there was voting online. I didn't vote. I got to be honest, guys. I did not get my vote in, so maybe I shouldn't really have a strong opinion here. But, you know, I'm going to have one anyway. But you are here, again, tuned in to the Slammy Awards. Let's have a little look at that prestigious trophy that you can win. It's up for grabs. Now, I think the Slammys is a good idea, but it's not always kind of executed that well. Be interested to see who wins here tonight and if they kind of play into storyline with it as well. Of course, we're mere hours away from, at time of recording at least, from night 2 of WrestleMania. Speaking of which, we're going to do a build-up show live for that tonight as well. So if you're in this current timeline watching with me live, I'll be hopping over there basically about 8:30-ish UK time, so that's what just over 2.5 hours away, essentially breaking down some of the things we saw from night 1, but also of course getting hyped up and in the mood for night 2. But once again, right now you're here for the watch-along experience. We don't just do watch-alongs of award shows. No, we've also got watch-alongs of classic PLEs on this channel, like SummerSlam 2013. We've also had watch-alongs of Survivor Series 2012, I believe it was, 2002 Survivor Series as well, and ECW One Night Stand, just to name a few. But we're not talking about ECW tonight. I don't think there's going to be a kind of hardcore moment Slammy award or anything like that. I would be surprised. Let's go through the categories actually, and let's talk about what is actually going to be awarded tonight. Sludge in the house says, Heather, can't wait to watch the Slammys and give my opinions. Good to have you on board, mate. Looking forward to hearing your opinions. Yes, exactly it. Keep the comments coming in, guys. Whether you're watching live or on demand, we want to know what you think of the Slammy Awards and the kind of ceremony surrounding it, the pomp and circumstance at WWE World. And yeah, of course, we'll break down each of the categories as well. I'm just going to make sure I've got my stream set up and ready to go for it. But again, let's run through the categories. What are they? So female superstar of the year. That's going to be contested between Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Io Sky. I don't want to give my thoughts on it just yet. I'll do it, I guess, as they kind of announce each category, and we'll kind of, because I think I'm going to jump all over the place, if I'm honest. I want to do it just kind of on the fly. Male superstar of the year is going to be contested between, which makes it sound like a match when I put it like that. I think there was a year they did that, weren't there? There was a year where they voted for stuff, and then it's like, you can be superstar of the year if you win this match. Again, they keep changing their mind on what they want the Slammys to be. But this year, it's not in a match. I don't think so anyway. Could you imagine? Just before WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins. Of course, we've got a lot to say about Seth Rollins and some of the other guys in that, relating to what we saw, of course, on night 1 of WrestleMania. Once again, let me just make sure I got this stream ready for us as well. Most memorable moments. We got Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, Jey Uso on the Raw debut on Netflix with Travis Scott. Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That's a bit vague. The Rock at WrestleMania. Okay. Bayley at WrestleMania. These are getting very vague, aren't they? Randy Orton at WWE Bash in Berlin. I guess that's about his music. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania with Philadelphia Mummers Band. Sami Zayn in Montreal with Jey Uso. Sami Zayn at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens and Chad Gable. Logan Paul at SummerSlam with MGK. Dominic Mysterio at Bad Blood with Liv Morgan in the Lowrider. And Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle, of course, in Scotland. The OMG moment of the year is going to be contested between Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and the match finish that they had at WrestleMania. Dominic turning on Rhea Ripley and aligning himself with Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. Kevin Owens turning on Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in October. The New Day turning on Big E on Raw. Tiffany's Money in the Bank cash-in on Nia on SmackDown. Damian Priest's Money in the Bank cash-in on Drew at WrestleMania last year. And the debut of the Wyatt Six. Braun Breaker spearing Isho Speed at the Royal Rumble. Bronson Reed hitting a tsunami on Braun Strowman onto a car. John Cena turning on Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber. I don't get how it can't be that. Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam. Io Sky beating Rhea Ripley to become the Women's World Champion on Raw. Again, there are a lot of great moments there, but one stands out in the history of pro wrestling, let alone this past year. We're about 8 minutes away, guys, so get your streams loaded up. It's live on YouTube, by the way, so have me on one side. I'll be your watch-along companion, and let me know what you think of the show. Faction of the year is going to be kind of contested between the OG Bloodline, the Judgment Day, the New Bloodline, American Made, and Damage Control. Really? Tag Team of the Year between DIY, Awesome Truth, A-Town Down Under, Cargill and Belair, Motor City Machine Guns, Bloodline, War Raiders, Judgment Day, Street Profits, Liv and Raquel. Rivalry of the Year will be contested between Drew and CM Punk and Drew, Reigns and Rhodes, Morgan and Ripley, Priest and Balor, Owens and Rhodes, Nia and Stratton, Bloodline and Bloodline. NXT Star of the Year between Obafemi, Roxanne Perez, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Julia and Kalani Jordan. Match of the Year being contested between Reigns and Cody at WrestleMania, Punk and McIntyre at Hell in a Cell, Reigns, Rock and Cody, Reigns and Rock versus Cody and Seth at WrestleMania, Liv versus Rhea at SummerSlam, Priest and Gunther at SummerSlam, Rhodes and AJ at Backlash, War Games men's match, Bayley versus Io at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn versus Gunther at WrestleMania, Gunther versus Orton at Bash in Berlin, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk on the Netflix debut of Raw. Again, 7 minutes away, guys. Get your streams ready. Moment of the year, WTF moment, I should say, is R-Truth calling Triple H Ciampa, Kevin Owens' car interviews, Chelsea Green going into the dumpster, Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage, Isho Speed with Logan Paul at WrestleMania, LA Knight in Logan Paul's pool, R-Truth wrestling with John Cena, Rabid Noises from Tamatonga, Jacob Fatu's I Love You Solo. The Wyatt Six's debut gets another shout there as well. Social Star of the Year is between, just like it was last year, Chelsea Green and Drew McIntyre. The Breakout Star of the Year is between Braun Breaker, Live Valkyria, Penta, Obafemi, Julia, Tiffany Stratton, Jacob Fatu, Chelsea Green, and Stephanie Vaquer. So I said a lot there. I hope you took that in. We are mere minutes away, though, from the Slammy Awards taking place. And, yeah, we're just going to have a bit of fun with it, guys. Look, we got the build-up show to look forward to, as I say, on this channel as well, on WrestleMania Night 2. As I look for it, we're showing, I can see clips of last year when Tiffany Stratton won a Slammy. Of course, had a big match last night. Oh, they've moved it. They've moved it. I just sped through all those categories. They've moved it to 6:15. You're having a laugh. What? Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right. We're in this for a little bit deeper, guys. We're about 20 minutes away now, it would seem. So if you are watching on demand, that's how I guess you'll line up your stream. What a shame. They've actually delayed it. So look, there's a lot of things going on at WWE World. I guess I should have kept that in mind. Lynette says, what's up, bro? I have a question. Who do you think attacked Bayley backstage yesterday at WrestleMania? Oh, I don't know, because I think a lot of the talk is about possibly, you know, Becky Lynch being the replacement tonight. And sometimes the replacement ends up being the one that did it. So we'll have to see about that. But look, we'll dive into that deeper on the build-up show for WrestleMania Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning back in for this watch-along of the Slammys, though. again, we will have our build-up show, the live portion of it, about 8:30, essentially UK time. So about, again, 2.5 hours away from where we are at the moment. Right. The Slammy Awards. What do you guys think of the Slammy Awards? How many Slammys have you seen? I mean, I'm getting up there in age. I remember in the days where it was actually held. There was some iconic moments for the Slammys, like the 2-time winner of Owen Hart. It was held in it looked like a gala dinner sort of thing. Then you had I just remember in that clip of Undertaker going on stage there as well. Then again, you had the time where they competed for the award. Ridiculous in my opinion, but WWE have done some strange things with the Slammys. But yeah, interesting to see this time around. It's on, like it was last year, WrestleMania weekend. I got to say, look, I'm covering it, don't get me wrong, but I think it would be better if it was its own thing. And they just kind of made more out of it. Like, even if it weren't in character, like it was a bit more kind of, a bit more like the Hall of Fame, essentially, But I guess when you've used it like this over the years, how do you compare? How do you give it prestige? But look, not saying it's not going to be a fun show. I am looking forward to it. Again, I wish I didn't rush through those categories now. The show was meant to start like in about 2-3 minutes. It's been delayed. It's starting at 6:15 UK time. So again, we're starting about just over 15 minutes away. But I hope you're enjoying WrestleMania weekend. It's been tiring, as always, but enjoyable, as always, as well. Look, we did our instant reaction review for night 1 last night. If you're watching the demand, you may already see that night 2 is out by the time you get around to watching this. I know a lot of people are going to be able to squeeze the Slammys into watching it tonight, especially if you're out there in Vegas. How do you get everything done and watch content? It must be quite difficult. Sludge says Io Sky as the women's superstar of the year. Why don't we do that, actually? Yeah, good point. Let me start going through some of our picks. Since we've got an extra 15 minutes now, I might as well start going through them and actually picking who I would choose. Female superstar of the year. I would say Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan's had the best year out of all of them. Closely followed by Nia, who had a good year, actually. A good 6 months, maybe. Tiffany's done really well. Chelsea's done really well. Io's done well recently, been used quite well. Rhea's always, kind of being featured. Bayley's not, out of all of them, I think Bayley's had the least impactful year. So yeah, for me, it would be Liv Morgan. Male superstar of the year, Cody, Roman, Gunther, CM Punk, Priest, McIntyre, Uso, Jey Uso, or Seth Rollins. I think it's got to be Cody. Like, he's been the champ. He's carried the company. Roman's had a good year. Gunther's been champ. Punk's had a good year. Priest started off quite well. Drew McIntyre. Then again, what's it go up to? Does it go up to this past week? Because a lot of these moments started at last year's WrestleMania. So I guess it is. It's WrestleMania to WrestleMania, right? So if that's the case, I think I'm going to go Cody Rhodes. It started with such a big boom, of course, him winning the title. So yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Cody Rhodes with this one. Most memorable entrance. Oh, this is a fun one. I say, I really enjoyed the final boss stuff from The Rock. But yeah, Sami Uso in Montreal might be my favorite there. Again, let me know, guys, what is your favorite entrance from the past year of WWE? All right, the Slammys are now just under 15 minutes away. So again, get your comments in. Let me know what you think of festivities surrounding WWE World with the Slammy Awards ceremony. Moving on to OMG Moment of the Year. I'm gonna say Cody. No, John Cena. I've said it already. Yeah, John Cena win. Turning. That's it. That's it. Can't go any further. Aiden's in the house. Good to see you, Aiden, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for the Slammys. We're about 15, 14 now, apparently, minutes away. They've moved it to 6:15 here in UK time, at least. We thought it was meant to start. It was supposed to start at 6. I ran through all the kind of, I say card, all the categories and who was in it, who was up for awards and nominations. But yeah, it was all for nothing. They delayed the show, but we are nearly there. Get your streams loaded up, guys. The Slammy Awards is going to be live on YouTube, so stick with me. I'll be your watch along companion piece for it, but I also want to hear what you guys have to say about the Slammys as well. What you're looking forward to? Who do you think is deserving of these prestigious awards? Again, I'll give you some thoughts on who I think should win, and maybe as we get into it, I'll talk about who I think will win as well. Now, again, if you're watching on demand, we're about 13 minutes away now. Well, if you're live, then load up WWE's YouTube channel as well. Get yourself a cup of tea and maybe a little mini Easter egg like I've got there. Happy Easter, everyone, by the way. I'll have to eat it. Right. Let's get some more predictions before the Slammys actually starts. Faction of the year. I don't think OG Bloodline have had it's not been their best year. I've enjoyed American Made. Damage Control, they're a faction. The Judgment Day have been great, but it's not been their best year. The New Bloodline have been all right for what they are. I think they might win the New Bloodline to make them look good. I think out of all of them, who have I enjoyed the most this past year? It's probably still the Judgment Day. No, but then again, they weren't together for long. But having the OG Bloodline back together, that was great. OG Bloodline, that's who get it. Tag Team of the Year. Let's get into that one. I'm gonna say maybe the Judgment Day. Again, if I'm not going to give it to him for faction, maybe I'll give it to him here. Belair and Cargill was great. DIY, I'm a big fan of. I know Lucas isn't, but he's not on the stream, so it's fine. Team of the year, I'll go with DIY. Because, I think they had some pretty good moments. And tell me what you guys think. Next, we'll do Rivalry of the Year. We are 11 minutes away. So I just see you hopping in and out there on our build-up show. How are we doing that? Oh, it's the magic of just magic, mate. We've got some pre-recorded stuff at the moment. If you're unaware, basically we do our build-up show on the night of the PLE, getting everybody hyped and in the mood for that as well. The first few hours of the build-up show, which is on air at the moment, is replays essentially. So it's going to be a replay of last night's instant reaction review. It's going to be a replay of some of the great kind of conversations we had on last night's build-up show, original predictions and things like that as well. At the moment, if you're interested, it's got myself and Rob sitting down in the studio and talking about WrestleMania logo designs. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. So if you are as well, check us out over on that stream. Or if you want to stick with us in this timeline where I'm live, stay here and watch the Slammys, So we'll break down each and every one of the categories. I'll let you know who I think will win, who I think should win, and we'll react to the stories that seem to be coming out of this WWE World event. Rivalry of the Year. Now, I got to say, Roman and Cody pretty much ended at the beginning of the year, so that's not really necessary. If we're talking WrestleMania to WrestleMania, they've been really good, but went on too long. Damian Priest was good, but should have maybe been longer or better. Cody Excuse me, Kevin Owens and Cody. Pretty good. Nia and Tiffany, pretty good. Bloodline vs. Bloodline, fun while it lasted. But the best one I'm saving to last is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. What a feud. Now, it's difficult because that kind of started before the year. If you get WrestleMania to WrestleMania, but still, I think I would pick CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Yeah, Sludge thinks the same. Yeah, definitely in agreement. Yeah, with human. But yeah. So, just over 8 minutes away, guys, from the Slammys starting. Get your thoughts in. I thought I'd wear the old Triple H t-shirt today as well. Honor the man who's very much a big part of WWE at the moment and WrestleMania weekend since he went into the Hall of Fame. I've still not got through his whole speech, by the way. At a time, I'll try and squeeze it in at some point. But yeah, now it's all about watching the Slammys again. We're 8 minutes away, guys. Get your streams loaded up. It's on YouTube, thankfully. So, hey, watch us on YouTube. Watch the WWE on YouTube, tab by tab, side by side. And you know what? Subscribe to us if you haven't already. Again, later on, we'll have the live portion of our build-up show. Very much looking forward to getting hyped up and in the mood for WrestleMania Sunday. But at the moment, it is all about the Slammy Awards. And again, thank you for choosing to join us on this watch-along experience. All right. Now, since we're still waiting a little bit, I might as well tell you a little bit about us. We are the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. We cover pro wrestling for Rebellious Noise, you guessed it. This weekend, we've done a lot of stuff, of course, relating to WrestleMania, but we also did a watch-along for Stand and Deliver. So if you haven't managed to watch that show yet, guys, I would recommend it. And, of course, I'd recommend it watching it side by side with that stream, right, to kind of get the feel of what we were feeling live at the time as well. Beyond that, we've got the opportunity to interview superstars from the wrestling world. So we've had great conversations with the likes of LA Knight, great conversations as well with superstars such as Bianca Belair and Damian Priest. So if you haven't already, subscribe and check out that content on this channel. Tonight, though, again, it's all about the Slammy Awards and who walks away with that prestigious trophy that you see there on the left-hand side of your screen. Very much looking forward to seeing if Drew or Chelsea win the social media star. I mean, they were both quite funny last year. I'm trying to remember who won it actually last year. Was it Chelsea that did win it last year? I think Drew has been the better maybe than this year. He's probably slightly edged it last year as well, in my opinion. But look, Chelsea Green, I think she's great. Then. Right. 6 minutes away. That's frustrating they delayed it. I hope they ain't delayed it again. I better refresh this and see they ain't done it again. Be a lot going on. I don't know. Yeah, it's still fine. Still quarter past. Must be a lot going on at WWE World, and they kind of just logistically couldn't fit in at the right time. But we are nearly there, guys. I know you're super excited to find out who wins these awards. It'll be a bit of fun either way. NXT Superstar of the Year. My predictions for this one, or who I think should win: Obafemi, Roxanne Perez, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Julia, and Kalani Jordan. Again, we mentioned it earlier on. Stand and Deliver was amazing. I think that's got to be Roxanne Perez. Obafemi's had a great. I mean, all of them had great years, but I think Roxanne Perez kind of nicks it for me. Match of the year. This is an interesting one. Roman versus Cody. Yeah, done. I don't think I need to read anything else. I mean, Punk versus Drew Hell in a Cell was great, but the drama around Roman versus Cody last WrestleMania was just amazing. The men's War Games match was great. Damian versus Gunther was really good as well at SummerSlam. And Punk versus Rollins on the Raw debut of Netflix debut of Raw was really good as well. But yeah, I think it's got to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. It's going to go out there as one of the most kind of exciting matches of all time. Just so much happened. We're about 4 minutes away, guys. So I'll keep letting you know my picks. The WTF moment of the year. No, yeah. The rabbit noises from Tamatonga. I'll go with that. Um, social star of the year. I think I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. Breakout star of the year. I will go with Jacob Fatu. I was tempted to go with Tiffany there. She's had a great year. Penta's had a great. I mean, loads of these. Yeah, I think Jacob Fatu is undeniably over and who they want to be kind of using at the moment. So yeah, I mean, judging by what we saw last night on WrestleMania Saturday, they've definitely got big things for him going forward. He's now the new United States champion. So yeah, I'm going for him. Now, I guess you don't include this year's WrestleMania in that, but even before winning the title, I'd say he had a great year. But yeah, there's some other candidates in there that definitely would be worthy of winning it as well. It would be a massive surprise. I hope there's no kind of over the top dramatic moments where you feel something robbed in it. I'm not sure I'll get that emotional about it, but you never know. If there's a real kind of miscarriage of justice, then I will fight the corner and fight for what I believe in. But hey, it's only the Slammy Awards, right? It's a bit of fun. Bit of fun, and we're gonna have fun on this stream, guys. Again, let me know who you think is gonna win that prestigious trophy you see there on this watch along experience of the 2025 Slammys, the Fans Choice Awards. I think, generally speaking, it's going to be the right decision, like for most of them. I mean, I think you've got to say the public vote is the right, like, it's what people feel, right? So, yeah, but then again, there's so many people that wouldn't have voted. Maybe it's a certain demographic that did. People that are like checking WWE.com every day, which I haven't done since I was 15 or something. I don't know. It's not really my first go-to website, and I think once you get to a certain point in your wrestling fandom, that does change. I go there for certain things. Don't get me wrong, but most people want to go to websites like that talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff, right? When you get to a certain point in your fandom, and channels like the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel to get your scoop for the old wrestling business. So yeah, if you ain't done that already yourself, subscribe and make sure it's part of your daily wrestling routine. All right, here we go. WWE have now said their live stream's coming up. They put a graphic up. Let's get the headphones on, have a little listen. So we are 2 minutes away, I think, from the Slammy Awards starting. And again, we'll be covering WrestleMania in depth further over this weekend. Raw after Mania as well. We'll be back for that. We're going to hit you with a watch along for that. We don't often get to do watch alongs of the kind of weekly shows. So really excited to do that. I do like WWE's live stream music, by the way. If you're listening, you know what I'm saying. Big shout out to everybody that's joined us on this journey with us recently. We recently went over 1,000 subscribers, target we had for this weekend, which we smashed before the night of WrestleMania Saturday. So yeah, very pleased to announce that. And again, thank you for everyone that's joined us recently, or those that have been with us since the very start. We appreciate you. A lot of great content coming your way, of course, not just this weekend with WrestleMania, but we're further down the line. We'll continue to cover all the biggest news in pro wrestling, hit you with instant reaction reviews, predictions, and interviews with your favorite superstars as well. Now, will your favorite superstar be winning superstar of the year? We've got a few that we've interviewed actually that maybe walk away with a Slammy here. Damian Priest, Liv Morgan, Gunther from Imperium. Oh, I can hear someone laughing in the background. What's going on there? It's gone to black. That was a weird start. Here we go. Then now forever together. Here we go. Be cool to see the world and the setup they've done there. Which, by the way, we got some content on last year's build up. We'll have some more on this last night's build up, I should say, on this one as well. As far as WrestleMania Sunday goes, from our friend Scott from Muscle and Fitness, because I love that sort. I love seeing what the fan experience is like at WrestleMania and these big shows. We've got Kathy Kelly and Big E, of course, the hosts, now making their way onto the stage. Actually, probably a good idea that Big E didn't turn last night. Otherwise, hosting the Slammys would be quite awkward. I should have remembered that, really, when I made my predictions for WrestleMania Saturday. Crap. Casper's in the house. Says, good evening, Scott. Didn't think WrestleMania was a bad show last night. Looking forward to WrestleMania Night 2. As am I, mate. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you think of the Slammies? Are you excited for this as well? It's just started. Let me know who you think should win each and every one of these categories as we make our way through. And yeah, we'll have a build-up show later on for Night 2 of WrestleMania, and we'll touch on Night 1's results as well. Don't you worry. For now, we've got A Down Under sitting on the side of the stage, heckling. They're basically like the guys from the Muppets, isn't it? Up in the stands. Is that what this is supposed to be? Austin Theory now showing off his guns. Well, they're saying they want to be their host, basically. All right, going to show the audience. Imagine trying to but they didn't show the audience, by the way, even though Kathy Kelly asked for it. Imagine going to this and then trying to rush WrestleMania. Okay. I like the other events and that, but I think they should spread them out more, most of them. But then again, this is full. It's not like it's empty. People there enjoying it. The Boogeyman's there. Nice. In the front with, I was going to say a box of popcorn. I should have known better. He's eating worms from a popcorn tub. A-Town Down Under getting a little afraid of the Boogeyman. All right, come on, get on with it. What's the first category, guys? Okay, Big E says he's going to get security to remove A-Town Down Under. On down, Karen, says Waller. You can hear someone next to a mic. Someone said, "How are you? You look lovely." Oh, R-Truth coming out. Who? Oh, Jimmy Hart. I thought it was what's he talking about? Not so little Jimmy. Here we go. R-Truth and Jimmy Hart, I assume, are going to be kind of reading out the nominations for our first award here. Truth having a good time there. So is Jimmy Hart. It's good to see people like Jimmy Hart involved these weekends as well. What's up from the crowd? Back to R-Truth there. Casper says, turn from Paul Heyman. We called that. We did say about the line in Seth Rollins. We did, mate. We did it. We'll dive into it further on the build up. Don't you worry. Good to see Tiffy win at Mania. Disrespect to Charlotte. Yeah, it was an interesting match, that one. All right, back to the Slammys. Little Jimmy chant going on. We'll be doing first then. Nominees for. Okay. Memorable entrance. I love entrances. So let's see. Now that I can see them, it might be easier for me to pick. Oh yeah, Cody's entrance at WrestleMania was good. I've got to give him that. Yeah, having Brandy there, it was good. Casper, the Slammys are on WWE's YouTube page, mate. So get that loaded up. Watch it with us, man. And yeah, we'll react to the show. I assume it's about an hour long. Jey Uso and Travis Scott, decent, but I think kind of ruined by what Travis did at Chamber. Yeah, the entrance for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 was good with the orchestra behind him. I did like that. Oh yeah, the Rock had the flames. Yeah, final boss presentation is cool anyway. Yeah. Oh, I kind of got goosebumps there. Look, Rock, just in time for you, mate. Oh yeah, he did have a good entrance last year as well. Yeah, good for her. I mean, she's not even on the show this year after getting attacked. Randy Orton's entrance to Bash in Berlin made by the fans, by the way. Amazing. I mean, yeah, these are the ones where you get goosebumps again. Well, Steph had a good entrance last year. That was fun. That was fun. Oh yeah, this is Sami Zayn in Montreal. What frustrated me is that they'd already used his old theme song. This should have been the first time, in my opinion. But it was great. They didn't even show much of the entrance. Right, MGK coming out with Logan Paul, good for clicks. Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. That was nice as well. Watching him see, Kevin on the way out. Chad Gable was a good guy. But it was hyped as if he was winning the world title. That's what frustrates me. Dom and Liv in the low rider. That was a good entrance. Drew with the bagpipes at Clash. That was good. That was good. Oh, what do I pick? What did I pick earlier? Right. Let me look at the list again. What did I say? I've forgotten already. Who's the winner? Cody Rhodes wins it. Okay. That was a good entrance, looking back. I think I said Sammy at Montreal. Here he is coming live via video. Okay, cool. Talking about the big mask thing he had on. Made by Jason Baker. I think he's the guy that did all Bray stuff in the White Six. Yeah, shouting out his wife. This is her Slammy, he says. Nice, I'm happy with that. Good start to the show. The awkward spot with our truth now. Be like, yeah, thanks, guys. As if he thinks he's presenting the whole show. Trying to hint to him now. Get off, mate. Let him stay, chance. I mean, I didn't expect this, and I think he was probably actually going to go. He might stay now. Anyone getting away? All right. What have you missed, Casper? You've only missed the first of all. Don't worry. That was the entrance of the year, which went to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania last year. Great entrance. Crocodile Hunt. And his childhood hero's illegitimate godson, as in Austin Theory. He does remind you of Cena in some ways. He's now trying to sit with them. They don't want him around. Let me know, guys, what you think of the Slammys so far. And who do you think should win the awards? He's literally dragging a chair out. Literally dragging a chair out. He squeezed it in on the side. There we go. R-Truth's officially in. Maybe it was always planned. There you go. What's up as well? What's up is that we are here for the watch along of the 2025 Slammys. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know who you think should win these awards as we get through them. Right. Next presenters, who we got? Okay, big Joseph and Corey Graves because we're doing NXT Superstar of the Year now. They're carrying two. Are we getting two different? Why is that? We getting man and woman? Because yeah, they separated the others into male and female. But if they've done that on NXT's one, they didn't look like they did that. We'll see what they say. Yeah, good WrestleMania Saturday. WrestleMania Sunday, I'm hoping is even better. Again, we'll touch on that further on the build-up show for WrestleMania Night 2. And NXT was amazing. Again, if you haven't seen it yet, guys, I would recommend watching it. And if you want to watch it with us, you can do that because in the archives now, you've got Stand and Deliver watch along on this channel as well. But at the moment, we are watching the Slammys together, and we're about to hear who is the NXT Superstar of the Year. Why are they holding two? They're just giving away that two people are winning it or something like that. Yeah, that's it. Kathy Kelly and Big E are the hosts. Obafemi, all right. Big claim. Certainly got a big claim to it. Now, this is my pick, Roxanne Perez. Surprisingly, been up and down from the main roster rate recently. Trick Williams, again, they mentioned it just there, as an incredible match with Obafemi and Javon Evans at and Liver. Ethan Page had a good year as well. I wouldn't say he's Superstar of the Year, but certainly one of the people deserving of being in the running. Julia as well. She hasn't been around for the full year, but what she's done has been pretty good. I think it's got to be someone that was there for the full year, though. Kalani Jordan had a good year as well. Great showing again on Stand and Deliver this weekend. Yeah, as they say, first North American champion in the women's division. Right, I went with Roxanne Perez. Who are they going with? Here we go. Oh, Roxanne Perez. I picked it. I was right, and I'm happy with that one. Little dig from Corey there, Booker T. So someone make sure he's awake for this. Of course, if you saw at the Hall of Fame, he was nodding off. Can't blame him when it's gone midnight and you've been up all day. It's a tough schedule for these guys at WrestleMania weekend, you know. Roxanne Perez, yeah, Slammy winner of NXT Superstar of the Year, well deserved as well. Yeah, Roxanne Perez, winner. Yeah, she grew up watching the Slammies. It's changed, man. It's changed. I like this though. It's a good format the way they're doing it now, and I like the fact that they're letting the fans win. And it kind of does mean a lot. Like if you actually put it as like fans have actually voted for this. Oh, no, she was playing up to it. She's healing it up now. You mean? But my point still stands. I think if you have an awards that is actually fan voted and they made a big deal out of this, it would be, you've got a weird history of the Slammies to kind of brush away in some ways, but there's work to do, but they can do it. I think they can make the Slammies really mean something. I like this. I like this format of what they're doing here. Oh, yeah, they were on NXT as well, A Town Down Under. Woo! Vic says you have to win on NXT. Little dig at A Town Down Under there. R-Truth getting a little bit confused. All right, so they're giving out 2. There we go, Breakout Superstar of the Year as well. Ron Breaker, definitely got a big shout on this one. Had an amazing year. Going into WrestleMania as Intercontinental Champion, man. It's a good year. It's a good first year. Now, Valkyria, also a good year. Wouldn't say she's near the top of this group because other people have had better years, but for the position she's in, a very good year. First ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. Penta, not been around for long, but a big splash already. There you go. Penta new era. But would he be the breakout superstar because of it? Over Femi. Didn't win NXT Superstar of the Year, but would he pick up breakout superstar of the year? And a big, big year, of course. Julia as well. Didn't win in the previous category, but could win in this one. Very impressive start in her WWE career. Tiffany Stratton, I think Tiffany's got to win it. I mean, he's probably likely to win it, but I think Jacob's got a great case as well. Casper says Stephanie Valkyria will win it next year and thinks that Lyra Valkyria will win it this year. Chelsea Green, yeah, first US champ, had a good year herself. Again, not near the top of the group for me, but a good year. I would say it's a breakout superstar of the year kind of thing. She's been around for a bit in WWE, so Stephanie Valkyria, that's a good year. And it's EW champion to do that in the first few months. When you're nominated for like breakout star of the year after something you've done for over a few months, it's pretty impressive. Maybe recency bias as well, but here's the winner. Stephanie McIntyre. Wow. And again, this is fan voted, guys. So, wow, it's not even like who WWE picked to frame as. Wow, okay. Interesting. I think maybe there's a bit recency bias from fans. Not saying she hasn't been great, but yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. Ada says, when I get a chance, can I have a look at what you've sent? Is that on our X account, buddy? Let's have a look. I see you sent a link. Speaking in Spanish. I'm learning Spanish, guys, as some of you know. Doing too many things at once, though. Is it the video of the fans running up running up an escalator. What? Trying to escape WrestleMania. What? Was there only one escalator on? Is that what, or they only, yeah, and it was going the wrong way. And people were trying to leave. It's a massive queue behind him. What's going on there? Yeah, it's dangerous. What the heck? Dodgy. Wow, yeah, okay. Thanks for sending that for Aiden. Man, that was shocking. You did vote, did you? Okay, you voted for Lyra. Didn't win, but yeah, definitely had a great year. Casper says, I think Stephanie Vacchio is amazing. Oh, yeah, I agree, mate. Oh, Zelina's coming out next. Oh, and Tyler Breeze. Okay. Good to see Tyler Breeze. R-Truth, happy to see him as well. Now, what are they reading the nominations for? What was that about from Zelina? Whatever her name is to Kathy Kelly, which, by the way, R-Truth said that's Kelly Cat. Oh, gosh. Aiden's watching the F1. I forgot I was on today. Casper, a few seconds behind. Okay. And Aiden, you're getting on to 2K. Enjoying it? Social media category now. Logan Paul's annoyed that he's not nominated. I mean, he's got a point. He's got Logan has a point. Like, arguably, he is the biggest social star. That's kind of his thing. But within WWE's context, there you go. So he's still not squeezing in. It's between Chelsea Green and Drew McIntyre, just like it was last year, I think. Here we go. Chelsea has been good on social media. Let's go, Drew, says Aiden. Dressing up his name here as well. Aiden enjoying my rise. How long is this on for, says Casper? I reckon it's about an hour. I think last year was about an hour, so. I like that little press conference thing she did. She has been good on social media. There's Drew McIntyre, though. The Billy Corgan thing was great. It's a reference to The Simpsons. Uh, Yeet Street. Oh, yeah, when he came out to CM Punk's music. Oh, they were both really good. You know what? I think I might give it to Chelsea. They're both great. Is it going to be a Drew McIntyre impression there from Zelina as the Scotsman picks up the award? I know the Scotsman in the chat is going to be happy with that one. Casper says, I think the Secret Harvest turn on Chelsea Green. Yeah, probably eventually. I'm loving the work they're doing, though, Casper. I think they're so funny. I wonder if we'll get an appearance in Chelsea like we did last year. I think that's what happened, wasn't it? Like one of them won, the other one came out. He's happy with himself, so it should be a good social media run he's been on. Aiden, I know you'd be happy. And he picks up the Slammy because Drew is happy himself. Congratulations. I mean, he's actually worked for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, Drew McIntyre chant going. Drew's egging him on. He wants it. You know, Drew's dancing on the stage. I'm looking forward to this. I love seeing Drew's promos when he's kind of in positions like this, like on the kickoff shows, which is why I again love doing those kickoff show watch-alongs. Just the most random stuff happens, and when you get people like Drew with mics in those environments, I think it's really fun. So what's he got to say here? Oh, no time because the person who came second and last is making our way out now. Chelsea Green with the Secret Harvest. Well, they've come out first. They got Fearless Dean. Oh, you can't hear her. You can't hear Piper because the music's too loud. Oh, yeah, she's not on WrestleMania. Is that what they're going to say? Oh, no. Vote of fraud. Fake news. Oh, so she did lose last year. So she's lost twice in a row to Drew. Legend A. Drew saying he crushed her 90-10 as far as percentage wise. He's saying, yeah, your most got should be on my side. Oh, look, they've stolen it. They've stolen it. Oh, Drew's running after her. Our Fires ran off for the Slammy. Paper's gone everywhere. I can't get in touch with her. I'm just going to go off and find it. Oh, there we go. Truth's run back out. He's got it. He saved the day for Drew. Drew better be appreciative of this. Oh no, he won't give it back. He's struggling. Yeah, he's holding on to it. R-Truth mixing up Drew and Sheamus now, saying, "I want to do one of your Celtic workouts." Yeah, he's saying, "I'm the Scottish Warrior. You think about the Celtic Warrior, the big ginger one that looks nothing like me." Wigan spray tan, he thinks. R-Truth says you're starting to turn into a baddie. Ah, nice little moment there with Truth and Drew, unless he hits him. If it was in the ring, he would have hit him. I think Truth might be leaving now. There we go. Yeah, A-Town Down Under, happy with that. Right, what's the next category, guys? That's a lot of fun, though. I enjoyed that. Nice little bit of a laugh. Boogeyman. TikTok, yeah, with his clock. There we go. The automatic subtitles. I think he's saying "dick dog." Uh, just don't know if anyone has that on. Oh, there we go. He whacks a glass over his head, and the fans in front of him do not look impressed. Trying to get a boogeyman chant going as well. Cactus Jack and the Miz. Here we go. What a combo! Bang bang. Oh, I love the Cactus Jack theme song. I mean, Foley had a good few theme songs. Bandage on his head as well. I don't think it's I don't think he's actually injured himself. Hopefully not. Yeah, what a combo. Cactus Jack and the Miz. Casper says, "I'm loving WWE right now. I wish we had more update shows to watch. Love the Secret Service. I could do WrestleMania every night right now. And NXT. There's a lot going on, Casper. You must be loving it this week. There's so many shows. And thank you for tuning in for our shows as well, mate. As always, we are here with your watch along experience for the Slammy Awards. We'll be doing the same for Monday Night Raw, by the way. And again, we're going to be having our Sunday night build up show. I'm forgetting what day it is now for WrestleMania tonight, and an instant reaction review for that as well. But yeah, Secret Harvest. I know what you mean. I got what you mean, mate. Cactus Jack versus The Miz at WrestleMania 42. Yeah. Cactus Jack, so it'd be an honor to have a last match against the certifiable WWE legend or The Miz. Aiden says, "Are we doing a build up for NXT on Tuesday?" I don't think I will, to be honest. If we do, keep an eye on the channel. You never know. But at the moment, I'm not planning to do it. Right, what we doing now is this moment of the year. It's it's rivalry of the year. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. It's got to win it for me. Got to win it. This is what I'm picking, and I think the fans will pick this as well. Roman versus Cody, like it basically one day of this year, weren't it? Like, I mean, yeah, they kind of teamed together and all that. That was good. I like that. But like their story was the year before. They still ain't took it back. Oh my gosh, that chair shot. I forgot how bad that was. Landed on Rhea's head. I like Liv and Rhea. It went on too long. It was enjoyable though. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest was good. I love that moment there where Balor came through the ropes. Damian Priest came through the ropes and grabbed Finn. I thought it was so cool. Good moments here, yeah. Kevin versus Cody was really good as well. Even the new things they tried was, letting it leak, backstage, getting filmed by fans rather than by WWE cameras. Thought it was pretty cool. Boogeyman don't look much different after all this time. Like the Boogeyman, yeah, I agree with you, Casper. Always an entertaining character, and he does, yeah, he looks pretty much the same. I guess the makeup helps. Punk versus Drew is Aiden's pick here. Casper says Punk versus Drew. Also, yeah, I'm with you guys. OG Bloodline versus New Bloodline. This was good. I mean, Punk was involved, so that kind of was a little kind of a bit of a distraction, but it played into the feud we're currently getting right with what happened at WrestleMania Night 1. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, I'm sure, on tonight's build-up show for night 2. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, I'll be going live there. The show's already on, but I'll be live on it at an hour and maybe just under 2 hours. Best rivalry, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Drew's on his way back out there to accept. This is where he's going to have a little bit of a fun promo, I reckon. They'll be forever kind of tired. Like when he comes out on like kickoff shows, they chant CM Punk, and I think that's just such a like they're not even in storyline together anymore. I think that's such a kind of great sign of what a great story they did tell. Casper says it's going to be interesting seeing Punk on Raw on Monday. It will be. I'm sure he's going to have a good promo. Oof. Drew said you're wasting your breath chanting for Punk. He's always going to let you down. He let himself down last night, and he won't be here tonight. Drew says I'm not going to say anything positive about him. What's he going to do? He's getting his phone out. What's he talking about? He's reading a speech? Wait, isn't this I recognize this. Wait, what is this that he's quoting? What is he quoting? Is it The Hangover? Was that The Hangover that he was referring to? I ain't seen that film in ages. I'm sure that was a reference to The Hangover, right? What a speech from Drew McIntyre, guys. A-Town Down really are like the 2 guys in the Muppets, aren't they? Criticizing. Kathy's going after them after saying Jackie Redmond should host instead. Kathy chant now. Drop Sims says Waller to someone in the crowd. I looked like I was doing Triple H's talk there, wasn't I? I was just stretching. Should have sprayed out my water at the same time. Oh, 8-time tag team champion E. Last night was a little different, wasn't it? All right, who's coming out next? Another tag team? Oh, tag team couple in life. Who is it? Tag team champions of love. Ah, Johnny and Candice. So what's this category then? This song is like similar to like the Undisputed Era song, isn't it? It would it feels like the kind of song they'd get if they went to WCW. I mean, I know they've gone to AEW and got a similar song as well. The All About the Boom song for um what's his face? Adam Cole, baby. It's quite similar. Similar style at least. Casper says, I hope Drew sticks around. I think he's great. Yeah. I mean, it was a few years back where it felt like he might leave, right? I think he's been used amazing. Hurt feelings now for Grayson Waller. Oh yeah, this is tag team one. So they're basically saying it's going to be for himself. It's, it does look good. Look at that suit. Actually, I'll take that back. I don't know if good's the word, but he looks. I can hear Roman Reigns' theme song in the background there. Must be something going on WWE World beyond this. Trying to see if they can get one each, and also one for Candice as well. Trying to get a free Slammys chant going. Mate, you probably ain't won it. Let's be honest. Now that you're doing all this, come on. I think maybe they should though. All right, nominees for WWE Tag Team of the Year coming up. DIY, first to be mentioned. Awesome Truth. Yeah, Bianca and Jade Cargill. I think they had a pretty good run. Obviously, Changed now. Motor City Machine Guns have had a great year, man. They won the tag titles pretty much straight away as soon as they come into WWE. They've had a good year. Just highlights again how that big SmackDown division should have been highlighted on WrestleMania for me, not on SmackDown. But hey, SmackDown's exciting at least. The War Raiders, not for me. The Judgment Day, as in Finn and JD. Street Profits recently won tag titles, of course. Not up there for best of the year though. I think DIY, maybe the Judgment Day. Speaking of which, Liv and Raquel, they've had a good kind of few months together. Who's it gonna be? Gargano's very confident. The BTT, I missed that. I missed it. Don't even want to open the envelope. He's saying, "Look, we don't have to open it," but Candice is like, "I'm excited. I've always wanted to open it up." Right, face gonna drop. There we go. Uh-oh. Who is it? A-Town Down Under 57. Who is it? Come on, get on with it. It's not you either. Is it? Who? Cargill and Belair. Big c big cheer from the crowd, to be fair. They were good. They were good. And I've been saying it for months. Bianca is involved with what happened to Jade Cargill. I still think it. I still think it. We might even find out more at WrestleMania Sunday. They don't even like each other. They're not even a tag team anymore. Who's gonna come and get it? I think it should be Cargill. Oh, they sent it in a video. Together though? Be interested to see how they do this because they're not, they've been kept apart, I feel like, for a reason, except for on SmackDown, of course. All right, let's have a look. Oh, separately, okay. Bittersweet says Bianca at the end. They're very proud. There we go. Jade now. She's wearing the gear that she wore a few weeks back. So did they close the vote a few weeks ago? I think they must have. She said she has unfinished business. Not, not just relating to naming. I think she knows. She knows. Anyway, that was it. Tag team of the year, WWE Slammys. What's up next? DIY apparently came in second, says Johnny Gargano. He's saying the lowest. I'll get to be. I don't know. Wow, they're saying they ain't got 2% of the vote. Now, Johnny could be lying. They don't believe it. Oh, they're upset. What I said is this is the worst smelling room I've ever been in my life. Wrestling fans, it's called a shower. It's called deodorant. He's leaving. Big cheer, of course, as the bad guys announce they are leaving. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. They're off. They're off. How many more we got to do? How many more categories are there? Oh no, they're not leaving. Next hour. I hope it ain't not an hour. Oh, he's saying couldn't do Hall of Fame acceptance speech. They need to get their protein in. Right, so what have we got to we need female and male superstar of the year. We're gonna see OMG moment, faction of the year, um, match of the year, WTF moment of the year, and what else? That's it. That's the ones we've got coming up. You're watching the Slammy Awards with us, guys. This is your watch along experience for that. If you're just tuning in, the Slammys is live on YouTube from WWE's YouTube channel. Put them on one screen, put me on another, and let me know what you think of the Slammy show and of all the nominees and victors in each category. There we go. Sam Roberts, Megan Moran. What are they giving the awards for? There you go. Apparently, you can catch WrestleMania recap right after WrestleMania Sunday. You can also catch the instant reaction review from the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. And we'd love to have you on the show with us later on tonight. Again, as soon as WrestleMania goes off the air, we're going to hit you with an instant reaction review and let you know exactly what we thought of WrestleMania Sunday. We've done the same already for WrestleMania Saturday. If you haven't already, check that out. It's on this very channel. And yeah, we can get some time. Check it out, guys. Oh, OMG night moment. It seems to be what we're getting next. No, having a baby. Congrats. OMG moment of the year is the Cody Rhodes win. First one. Dominic turning. Kevin Owens turning on Orton and Cody Rhodes. Tiffany cashing in. New Day turning, of course. Damian Priest cashing in actually was one of my favorite moments of the year for sure. Actually, yeah, when we did our 2025 The White Six debut was great. It's just frustrating it hasn't really meant much since, not recently at least. It was amazing. But going back to Damien, I thought that was so good. I loved it. I remember like was jumping up and down, but like, yes, 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 they're doing it. Speed in the Rumble was fun. And then getting hit with a spear by Bron Breakker. Moment there. This is a tough one. Bronson Reed doing a tsunami onto the car. Oh, onto Braun Strowman onto the car. Cena turning on Cody. This year's been good, man. There's been some great moments. Roman Reigns' return was really cool. Yeah, Sky winning the world title not long ago. That one, of course. OMG moment. This is. I mean, I want to say it's tough because there are so many great moments. But it's OMG moment maybe of the decade. John Cena turning the heel. There we go. John Cena turning the heel. There he is, right there. The last time is now. We've got WrestleMania to talk about later on, guys. Stay tuned on this channel. Our build-up show is already on the air, by the way. But you will be live in this timeline talking about the Slammys, where John Cena has just won OMG moment of the year. Yeah, of course he's not there to accept it. Of course he's not. Yeah, I don't think it'll be another hour. Don't worry. Few more comments here as well. Casper says, Liv and Raquel been together. Haven't been together long enough to get this one and the previous tag team one. What time are we doing the WrestleMania build? Again, it's live at the moment, but I'll be on there live myself at 8:30 p.m. UK time. So about an hour and 20 minutes away, essentially. Jade will turn on Bianca soon. Yeah, I 100% agree. I voted Tiffany, says Hayden, for the cash in. That was a good moment. And you hated Damien's cash in. I loved it. I think we spoke about this before, haven't we? But I loved it. Oh, oh, look, Matt Bag's in the house. Not back. Kathy, you're missing the bit. No, Biggie. He's not back. He's someone else. He was Cactus Jack earlier. Surely we're gonna get Dude Love later. Nice to hear him do the Mankind voice. He's got a wig on there as well on the mask. Return of Mankind, guys. Got the rock and sock jacket, and he's got the stinky sock. Wow, he's reenacting the rap battle between Michael Cole and Jim Ross. It's good to see reprise the role of Mankind. I know someone that would enjoy this is Dom from Give It a Whole Year. He should be joining us, by the way, as will many other friends from the wrestling media world on our build-up show tonight. I hope he got to see this. If he hasn't, I'm gonna recommend it. Yeah, I like that when Truth called Ciampa, well, called Triple H Ciampa, I guess that's the point. The rants and raves from Kevin Owens' car. This is for WTF Moment, by the way. Chelsea Green going through the dumpster or through a table into the dumpster. Good moment. Shark Cage with Dom. I think he fell. Yeah, he fell, didn't he? And he hang on by the leg. I Show Speed revealing himself as the prime bottle and then getting battered by Randy Orton. That was good. That was good. Logan Paul being in LA Knight's, well, Logan Paul finding LA Knight in his pool. Our Truth Wrestling with John Cena was funny. That was very funny. I think he might win this. Tamatonga's Rabid Noises. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I like that. And then I Love You Solo from Jacob Fatu. I love you solo. The White Six debut gets another opportunity here to win. It was great. It was great. But people might feel like, oh, I voted for it in another category. This time I can vote for something else. So it might not help out being in two categories for the same moment. White Six debut wins it though. Look, I said that Dom would be happy. He'd be thrilled if he could not see Foley give White Six an award. I just sent a message. Here we go. Not being used elsewhere, so it might as well be on the Slammys. Out of the moon, broken vessels. Mended is one. It's gonna make me jump, isn't it? She's come to the screen, isn't she? We made them remember. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not much lately though, guys. Made them all remember. What a lovely acceptance speech there from the White Six. Up there with some of the greatest you've seen. I forget the Oscars. All like this. The White Six accepting their award at the Slammys, the WTF moment. All right, who's coming out next? Ludwig Kaiser. Okay. Only at this stage when I see Ludwig coming out to this music, am I thinking it's a bit odd that they're not coming out to their own theme songs. Because now I expect to see Ludwig do a little dance when he makes his way out. I think he will. Oh no, Biggie trying it again. There he is. Looking dapper. He's looking good. A man who knows how to dress. You know what? That's exactly what I spoke to him about. Him and Gunther and I had a conversation, would you believe it, about fashion. If you haven't seen it already, guys, check it out. And that's the kind of stuff you get on this channel. 1 minute we're talking about the Slammys, the next minute we're talking fashion with WWE Superstar. So subscribe if you haven't already. I wish it was being used. I know you can say that about a lot of people, but I thought it'd be like in the kind of champ by now. Okay, I think it's match of the year then. Yeet chance there as well. What about Gunther? A lot of yeets in the audience. Right, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. It's going to be up there. It was shenanigans and just craziness, but it was amazing. Finish the story. Yeah, for me, that's my pick. Oh, but then I see this straight away. Drew versus Punk in the Hell in a Cell. It was really good. It was rough. Oh, I'm torn between the two. Oh, this was a great match. The tag team match at last year's WrestleMania between Roman and Rock versus Cody and Rollins was great as well. I've been spoiled. What else is in this list? Liv Morgan versus Rhea at SummerSlam was a good match. Naughty Dominic turning. Poor old Rhea, eh? Oh yeah, Damian turning on sit, being turned on, I should say, by Finn Balor. Good for winning the title there. Rhodes and Styles at Backlash was a good match. in Leon, of course. OG Bloodline versus New Blood Giant Line. Also CM Punk, but this was a good match. I did enjoy it. Oh yeah, Bronson Reed was in it and got injured, wasn't he? Slap there. Bayley versus Io Sky for the title of WrestleMania as well. Sammy versus Gunther was a great match. It should have been for the world title though. We've had the same thing with Gunther 2 years in a row now. Gunther's a lot of good matches. Him and Randy Orton was good at Bash in Berlin. Did enjoy that. Punk Rollins, Monday Night Raw, of course, starting the Netflix era. This was a good match as well. Oh, I've got a pick though. As a match, Punk versus Drew. As a kind of a moment, millions of moments, Cody and Roman. But I don't know. What did the fans pick? Let's have a look. The winner is Gunther, judging by Ludwig. I do not agree with this result, he says. It's a tie. Both are 35%. Cody versus Roman. You gotta imagine the other one's Drew versus CM Punk, which is exactly how I felt. You can't actually tie them though, because there would have been, even if you worked it down to percentage, there would have been someone with one more vote than the other. Cody Rhodes now on the plane this time. Very happy to accept the award for Match of the Year against Roman Reigns. They've given it away now. The graphic has literally just said that it's Drew and CM Punk. Okay, well we know what it is. But not that surprising, is it? Again, my thoughts are exactly the same. Um, yeah, Casper says, getting close to the night to WrestleMania in a matter of hours. We're not far from it, Casper. Make sure you join us on the build up show, mate. I know you will. I know you'll be excited like I am. Drew McIntyre coming out again to pick up his third Slammy, maybe. Oh no. Oh, where's Drew? He's gone home, is he? Oh, Punk sent a video in this. Punk appreciates the fans and those that voted. Seeing this one means a lot more, or a bit more, I should say, considering where he's at in his career and how old he is. Gives him the kind of knowledge he can still bring things to the table and contribute, he says. Still keeping up kayfabe, not happy he shared it with Drew, just as Drew weren't happy to share anything with Punk earlier. He's a terrible piece of woo. Sometimes you make magic working with horrible, despicable people, he said. Okay. Thanks to the fans. There we go. Nice one, Punk. Deserved, I think. Great match. Again, I found it really hard to pick between the two, so I'm not surprised the vote is tied. I am surprised at the same time because, again, technically one would have had more than the other, right? In the morning. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they presented some of these last night at the end of WrestleMania list. Okay, some of presented earlier. What were they? Uh, Most aura. Jey Uso. Didn't even see this category, but okay. Maybe these are ones they just picked themselves. I mean, yes, definitely got the aura. Definitely got aura. Casper says Triple H's speech is ridiculously long at the Hall of Fame. Was waiting for him to wrap up. I've only seen about 15, 20 minutes of it. I know it goes about an hour and 7, right? Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio win Villain of the Year. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I still think Liv should probably win Female Superstar of the Year, so I'm hoping that will be the case. Cody tells The Rock, you know what he told him? Might drop of the year. Yeah, I think so. That's a good one. I think that deserves to be the case. Without thinking about who else would have been in the running, it's hard to disagree. But generally speaking, yeah. Might drop moment of the year. Cody Rhodes now accepting. Very happy about that, I'm sure. It's not family friendly, Cody, but it was flipping fun. He's saying it doesn't pay to say bad words, but it looks like it does. Yeah. He says, don't use foul language, but every now and then it will when you miss me. Jey Uso accepting his award for most definitely. Again, I think worthy of that. I think in recent years Roman's up there as well, but this past year, it's all about them. Yeah, villain of the year. They're happy to get it. Casper says, I was unaware that Typhoon was still around. Great inductee, natural disasters. Yeah, a real shame that Earthquake wasn't there to accept it, but as you say, great that Typhoon was. And Earthquake's family as well. It was a lovely little speech from them as well. Really enjoyed it. Dom and Liv, very much as you would expect with a character. Oh, they threw something at the camera there. Oh, here we go. An introduction to Yes Boy, Pretty Deadly. Now making her way out onto the Slammy stage. Didn't expect this. They're actually getting music, whereas again, no one else really did. And what do you know? We've got a conversation with the team of Pretty Deadly on the Twitch channel. So if you haven't seen it already, go check that out when Dan got to speak to a very, very fashionable Pretty Deadly in London. You are watching the Slammys watch along. Thanks to everyone that's joining us live and on demand. I don't know in the comments what you think of the Slammys this year. Have you agreed with the result? Elton Prince says, how exciting to see Biggie's hips moving again. Yes, boy. Oh, yeah, trying to get to do it again. There we go. I wish they were involved in something at WrestleMania. Again, the tag scene on SmackDown has been great, and I know there's a TLC match on SmackDown to look forward to, but it should have been bigger and it should have been on WrestleMania. Faction of the year from the Yes Boys. Let's see who the nominees are. The OG Bloodline. It was good to have them back, but their best work was in previous years. The Judgment Day, they've changed as well, but good, especially the first start of the year. Yeah, they've had a good year. I've enjoyed American Made. I wouldn't say they're winners of this. Here's the thing as well, there's gonna be a lot of people that vote in kayfabe. You're gonna be like, "Oh, they're bad guys, I don't like them." So I guess it's never really going to be a true depiction. As I mentioned earlier on, fans' choice, you'd expect, oh, that's the right thing, but then not everybody votes, and not everybody is voting for the same reasons. The new bloodline, good. Don't think they'll win it. I mean, they might, if WWE were choosing, they might win because they might want to prove something. Damage Control, I don't think are going to win. It'll be the OG bloodline or the Judgment Day. I think it might be the OG bloodline. And I'm torn between the two anyway. Who is it? The OG bloodline win it. Okay. Who's going to accept? Yeah, who will accept? Maybe Roman? He won't be there. Yeah, it'll be a video. Oh, Jey Uso. Okay. Faction of the year. He's happy with that. Final two awards, guys. Piper Niven's making her way back out. Okay. And Braun Strowman. Okay. Quite a duo. Here we go. Two more Slammys to go, guys. What do you think of the show so far? Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us here on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. Enjoyed it's quite a fun show. It's silly, but good. Casper says something for the Hall of Fame stuff. It's been a bit off with some of the speeches. Michelle McCall's speech, not what it was. Let's rewatch the Slammers at some point and get back to you. But I think, you know, worries about it. I enjoyed the Hall of Fame. I thought all the speeches from what I've seen were quite good. And the only one I haven't finished is Triple H, but I did enjoy them all. That was a quite fire-packed promo. Can I mark Captain Kelly for harassment? What's this award? Oh yeah, female superstar of the year. So again, male superstar of the year will be the second one, and that'll be it. But let's see who wins two big ones. Liv Morgan first to be mentioned as nominees. Yeah, give it to her. For me, it's Liv Morgan. Rhea's had a good year, but not as good as Liv. Bayley, Bayley, I think was great, but no. Literally just showed what happened last year at WrestleMania. That's it. That's ain't not much else. Nia Jax had a really good start to the year to year. If you talk Mania to Mania, she hadn't done much recently. Tiffany has done more recently, the opposite of that. I guess that kind of switched between the two, where she cashed in, of course. She might win it actually if it's fans, but Liv's been the best, guaranteed. Chelsea Green's had a good year as well. Io Sky going into WrestleMania Sunday as women's champion. Will she lead the champion? World champion, I should say. We'll be covering it in depth on this very channel as well. So if you haven't already, stay tuned and subscribe. You'll find the build-up show for Night 2 of WrestleMania on this very channel as well. It's already on, by the way, but I'll be doing it live in a bit as well. Liv Morgan, yeah, I'm glad. See, now I'm thinking, oh, enough people voted that CB kayfabe. She's not a nice woman in character. She's great. And she's nice in real life, I've got to be honest. I've had a great conversation with her on this very channel. Again, if you haven't seen it, check it out. She actually got a little bit of theory. So, yeah, check it out. Yeah, Liv, you've had a great year. Well deserved. Casper's excited for WrestleMania night too. So am I, mate. Again, build up show. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna hype it up. And you think you're gonna rewatch the Slammys at some point at a later time and get back to me? Oh, yes, sorry, I saw that. I'm going straight over to the other stream after this. So I'll be live on the other stream in an hour, mate. At the moment, we're showing replays of some of our content from last night, including our instant reaction review of night one, and also some more of our predictions surrounding night two of WrestleMania. So yeah, check it out. I'll be physically live in an hour, essentially, on that stream. But right now, I'm here on the watch along of the Slammys, as we see Liv Morgan happy about winning Female Superstar of the Year, and well deserved. An amazing year for her. Again, her feud with Liv went on a little bit, but it was great. Okay. They're sticking around for Female Superstar of the Year, but someone else is coming out as well. Because dude, that Piper knows. Who is it? Yeah, dude, love. I thought we'd get the third face of Foley. Come on. Oh yeah, and he had theme songs for the others. What was I talking about earlier? Because it was just a good thing, not everyone. Love it. Foley all over the Slammys. Big fan. I'm doing the knee thing under my desk. To dress you all for the first time is an honor. Oh, what you got? Oh yeah, you more to Captain Jack. Yeah, where is Liv? Oh, she's hiding it under her top. Okay, so where's Liv? Try to do another one for Chelsea Green. Are they going to come out together, or is she going to accept it via? Oh no, she's done the video. Sorry, I missed that. I didn't miss that. I just forgot. Oh yeah, come on, first category. The nominees: Cody Rhodes. I think it's going to be Cody, and it probably should be Cody. He's had a great year, full year as champion, and yeah, been really good. Roman Reigns had a good year as well. Not his best, but still a very good year. A good year doing stuff beyond being champion, by the way. Gunther's had a decent year as well, winning King of the Ring, winning the world title. CM Punk, fantastic year, considering coming into WWE, people weren't sure what we were going to get from him. He had the injury, been good. Damian hit and miss. He had some great times. He won the title this time last year, of course. A good feud with Finn Balor and some good matches along the way. Drew McIntyre's had a great year as well. Can you really give someone that hasn't been world champion though? Jey Uso, speaking of which, the brand new world heavyweight champion. That won't be included though because it happened after it closed the voting. Seth Rollins, good year. Not his best, not the best superstar. I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes. Probably should be. Who's it going to be? Second year in a row. Cody Rhodes. Okay, he's won a lot this time. Big up, Cody. Well done. Another video from the bus or from the plane this time. Where are we going with this one? Back on his bus. There we go. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes, Male Superstar of the Year. He said, "I've just been informed I won it last year." You should have remembered that. And maybe not mentioned that you've just been informed something you won last year. But there we go. Yeah, fans' choice. In the bag. That is it. Cody Rhodes, Male Superstar of the Year. That is it for the Slammys, guys. They are wrapping up the show, and we're going to be wrapping up here as well. Thank you so much to everyone that joined us. I really appreciate you. It was a good stream. I enjoyed it. I even had fun with me and had fun watching the Slammys together. Casper says before we get out of here, why can't we have WrestleMania 24 hours a day? I struggle to watch the old stuff sometimes. The current stuff I'm really into at the moment. Mate, we've kind of got WrestleMania 24 hours a day. There's so much going on this week with WrestleMania. Speaking of which, we will be back later tonight with our build-up show for night 2 of WrestleMania. Like I say, though, it is actually live on this channel at the moment. I'm just not physically live on it because I'm here enjoying the Slammys with you guys. But I will be on that stream later on. You can also find the reaction review for both night 1 and for night 2 of WrestleMania. Night 1, of course, in the books already at time of recording. But night 2 will be on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. But I've been Scott, and I'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action.